Hello, this is Cheryl Lentz, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, talking to you Tuesday at 2. I had to look down at my paper. I've been doing this for a while. I shouldn't have to read that, right? Teleprompter, talking to you Tuesday at 2. So I just, I have a lot of fun things today. So we're going to do 2 of the cards that we did in class today. So those of you who were in class, yeah, you already did these. But some little tips and different things. 2 floral cards. We were sort of had a purple theme today. A lot of the cards had purple and floral things, and which was nice to. I see somebody's on. Let me know who's on. Wave to me. Talk to me. So anyhow, it ended up being kind of a purple theme. So I thought I would do a couple of those cards. Some of the people that couldn't come to class due to the craziness in our world at this time, I'm doing their cards for them. So just, you know, we have to go with the flow, figure out what we can do, what you can do as a stress reliever now. Stamping and getting together in groups is a great way, small groups, or at home or here. So I'm going to talk to you today. We're going to do the 2 cards that we did in class. And I'm going to show you again the kit that I'm offering, that you could purchase the kit. You could purchase the kit and the stamp set if you would like. And then on April 3rd, we'll make the cards together. There's 6 cards and we'll make them together live. That way you can watch it at any time. I'll have it on here on Facebook. I'll have it on YouTube. I'll have it on my website. So we'll post that all over the place. And then whenever you want to do it, you can just pull up the video and step by step, we're going to make all the cards. So I guess I will get started here. I'm going to turn the camera around. And if you can please comment, please share. We need a little bit of sharing and keeping everybody in tune and seeing what's going on right now. So I would appreciate you sharing. That helps my business, and I would appreciate that. So I'm going to turn the camera around. Cindy, hello. Thank you for watching. Cindy, you did these cards last night, but we'll do them again, and then we'll look at some other fun things. And I made up the little packet for the class. So Cindy's going to come to, I have a thing called Stamping a Simple Journey, which is an all-day kind of little mini camp, and so she gets to do the kit at the mini camp. So we're going to have a lot of fun with that. So I'm going to turn the camera around and we'll get started on some stamping. I'll show you what it looks like, the basket I have at my side here, at my fingertips. I have everything all around me. I said, Peter, you have to leave. I have all this stuff around me and I have to remember what I'm doing. So here we go, turning the camera around. Oops, come on. There we go. And boop, boop, boop. Here we go. You know, here's the part I always mess up when I try to make it a little bigger. Let's see here. Can I do it today? Oh, yeah, there. Oh, better than sometimes. All right. So this is what you get here at my class. This would be the bucket, right? This is the card we're going to do. Everything is in the bucket that you're going to need to make that card. So at class, they sit down with this bucket, work on that card. I'm just going to put it off to the side. And then this is what you get. So here's the card. And oops, this is what you would get in your kit too. So here's the card we're going to make. Here's the kit. So we have all these little pieces in here. Anything that's on top goes on top. On the front of the, goes on front and the front of the card. Anything that goes inside is inside, so that you kind of keep it straight, right? So I'm going to move this to the side, put this here. So we're working with a number of different colors. Blackberry Bliss, Crushed Curry, Old Olive, and Blueberry Bushel are the colors today. And I'm using this beautiful paper from Perennial Essence is the paper. So I'll do a little stamping first here. I have to stamp my leaves and I have to stamp my flower, which does get fussy cut. The leaf has we have our leaf punch that I'm using. So there we go with that. So let's start out with my old olive. I'll get my leaf punched here, punched or bored here. I'm going to get my leaf stamped. When I'm punching, I know that I'm going to be putting the paper in from the top. So I always want to be aware of where I'm stamping my my image so that it's easy to get to, right? So if you're stamping it way up in the center, you know, it can make it a little bit harder. So here we go. I'm going to put one leaf here, and I'm going to put one over here around the corner. Ta-da. Okay. And then on this same paper, I'm going to stamp my flower from the Perennial Essence stamp set also. So here's my little flower, which I apologize afterwards. I always say, oh, I'm so sorry that you have to fussy cut for this card. So I'm just giving that a good stamp there. And then I'm going to use those later. I'm going to use my crushed curry for the center of my flower. I'm getting that color out. And here's this little tiny center piece here. And I'm just going to hover it over the top here. Boop, there we go. Ta-da. There. So my leaves I can punch out right here. So I'm going to just line that up. Boop. There's one. Turn it to the side. There's two. There we go. And then I'm going to do a quick cutout here. So you know that you turn your paper, not your scissors, right? When you're cutting something out or just following it around. I should have left a little bit of a border. Sometimes I think about that. You leave a little bit of a border because like when you punch it out, it leaves a little white border, but I already started cutting, so I would have enough room on this paper to do some more, but I'm just gonna get this out of my way here. And now I'll finish cutting. It doesn't take too long to fussy cut this. We're so spoiled though. We have framelits for everything. And so when we have to fussy cut, it's like, what? But not so bad. There we go. Now this card also, on the original card and in class, they did some embossing on the vellum that's on here. But since I don't have the embossing station set up right here next to me, I'm not going to do that part of it. So, but you can see here, I did emboss this. So I stamped it with the blueberry bushel, and then I put clear embossing powder on it. And so it gave it a little raised look. Otherwise on vellum, you know, because it's not porous, it takes a long time for everything to dry. So now I'm going to get my beautiful, beautiful paper here, decide where I want it. I think we're going to go this way. And my green glue, this Perennial Essence paper. So this set was shown at on stage at a Stampin' Up event, and in Michigan, I think that not in Michigan, it was in Minnesota. I'm sorry. My friend Stephanie is in Michigan, and she was the one that got to present this set. So it was really exciting. So of course I had to purchase it because my friend Stephanie did a beautiful job and made everybody want that. And so I start with one end and then the other, and then I fit one in the middle when I'm doing these. There we go. Ta-da. There we go. She did a great job, and so it was like, oh man, another set I have to have. That's how it works, you know. We do that to each other. Our customers will go, why? Now I need that set. And I was like, we do it to each other all the time. Here we go. I've got lots of other ones to show you today that are great too. So a new, I gotta turn off my heater here, I'm cooking. A new set that's coming out. So here is I'm gonna put this, here's my vellum here. So I'm going to use some glue dots. my vellum on. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we all fall in love with all this stuff, and then we kind of talk each other into it. That's how it goes. I'm going to put this down here, about right there. Just lining it up with my paper here. Oops, let's do this. Let me start over. Oh my goodness sakes. It's everywhere. What I'm trying to do is use my grid paper. So then I know I've got it going right. So I'm going to line up that end and go right over here. And the girls cut it a little bit longer, so you can just cut it off so you have it exactly right. Better to have it a little longer than too short. That is a nightmare to have it too short. Okay, and on this one, I used, on my flower, it's bumped up here. So what I usually do is I will put the dimensionals on, and then I'll sneak my leaves underneath it, because I have the leaves that we punched out. I'm going to put those underneath. Here we go, like that. I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. So I have my blueberry bushel layer, blackberry bliss, blueberry bushel. This paper has so many different colors in it. It's wonderful because you can pull out a bunch of different colors and ta-da, ta-da, match up. Because it has petal pink in it too. I mean, it's a nice, nice set for that reason. Okay, so I'm just going to sneak my leaves in here. And sometimes, like that, I'm just going to chop off the end of it here. So I can put this in. There we go. There's one. I'm going to chop off the end of this one too because it's going to be underneath there anyhow. And put a little glue on here. There we go. Okay. There. And then that can go on the front of my card. The blueberry bushel is such a rich color, and then on top of this blackberry bliss, I'm like, ooh, it's lovely. That just pulls that color out. So there we go. Front done. Now we're going to do the inside, and the inside I just have it stamped. So I'm going to stamp what I had on the front. Wishing you a blissful future, and I'm going to do it with the blueberry. No, you know what? I'm going to do it with the blackberry bliss here. I was going to do it with the blueberry bushel, but I think I'm going to use the blackberry bliss since I have blueberry on there. My grandson, my oldest grandson, is going to be getting married. So it got me in the mood to start making some wedding cards. So he met a lovely young lady at school, and they are planning a future together. And they plan on doing mission work. So I'm so proud of him. We're so excited. Excited to get started and have somebody, all this young love, first love. Let's see here. I better quit. Oh, look at what I did. I got ink all over it. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. Look at what I did. That's silly. So what I forgot to do is to put a flower in here. Post-it notes are my friend. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do a post-it note. Cover this up like that. We're going to take our flower. We're going to put a flower in here, which I did on the other one, but I'm not looking, I'm just talking. So I'm going to put my flower here. Okay. Then I'm going to take, we're going to do some masking. So I'm going to put my mask over my flower like that with a post-it note. And we're going to take our leaf. We're going to put some leaves around that flower. There we go. So, like that. And we'll put another one over here. There. And I have to put the center in that flower yet. So I'm going to pull this up. But look, aha, my spot's gone. Okay, now I'm going to put my little center in here. There are no mistakes. You can fix almost anything with a little bit of embellishment or color or some added. Ta-da! There we go. Well, peel that off. Throw that away. Look at there. All ready. Put it in. There, one card done. Open this up. There we go. Look at how pretty that is. Oh, now try not to get any more ink inside there. Ta-da! That's the first card done. Let's put these colors away. So that was using the Perennial Essence designer paper and stamp set. And the words are also from that set. So all of it was done with that same stamp set. And that is in the annual catalog, not the mini catalog. So our next one uses some pretty colors too, and I had purple. I was going to look to see if I had green. Here's our next card. Isn't that paper beautiful? So again, I was in that wedding mode. And this one, the designer paper is from the Dress to Impress. So I just thought, oh, sometimes the paper is so pretty, it doesn't need anything else. So here's all my goodies all cut and ready to go. Even my heart there is punched out. Thank you, Julie. So I'm going to go ahead and layer up, get all these pieces out of the way. So on this one I did, the girls love when I do this, I did really tiny borders, 1/8 inch borders, instead of the regular wider borders. And so it's just a little bit more time consuming, kind of being careful where you're cutting. So I'm just gonna load this up here. We're gonna get all of our little pieces put on. There we go. Ta-da, ta-da. My nails don't match this paper, but there's some paper coming up that my nails match. So I was pretty excited. This is one of those papers. Again, the floral, they have line drawings on one side of the paper and then floral on the other. So, and they have some stripes in there. It's a great paper pack. Even if you don't have the set is the one that has all the, like the shoe and the purse and all that good stuff, the perfume bottle. Very cute, very nice. But the paper is standalone, I'm telling you. Even if you don't have the rest of the set, even if that's not your thing, the paper is everybody's thing because it's so beautiful. So there we go. I've got my 3 pieces put out. I'm going to go ahead and put them on here. So we're going to go like this, like this, like this. I do the outsides and then the middle. I think I want to put this one here. There we go. Okay. So here we go. A little bit of glue. We were all talking. I had some ladies here yesterday, small groups last night, and you know, sometimes you just need a place to go in a small group and get away and kind of think about all the craziness that's going on in our world today. So I took extra precautions. I was running around with my Lysol wipes, and I had everything down to the light switches and the handles and the coffee pot and everything and anything, the blocks, the markers. I mean, we always clean with alcohol. I've done that before, showed that before, how I clean all of our blocks with rubbing alcohol. But in this case, I did it between every class also, not just after the class was over. So we had a couple of ladies here this morning, and we all sat and got to just kind of rest a little bit. So this one too, I used tiny little borders on this. Okay, I used my designer, this ribbon with the purple posy. So pretty. And this I'm going to put here. And this is when I use my, I'm going to put it up a little bit more, I think. This is when I use my regular adhesive. So I take this adhesive here, put it on to hold my ribbon back. Otherwise I use green glue for everything, but this works great for the ribbon. So there we go. We can go ahead and put this on the card front just to get it out of the way here before I do anything to it. I'm going to turn this. We're going to put it on. So this has a bigger border of the color around it because I wanted you to see the background color. It just pulls from those flowers. It's so pretty. I love the Blackberry Bliss is what that is. Okay, now I have to stamp some words. So I have scrap paper here. And we're going to stamp Always and Forever with our Blackberry Bliss. Whoops, there we go. Ooh, that was a horrible squeak, wasn't it? I don't know, did you hear that? Here we go. Always and Forever. I'm going to stamp that here. Ta-da. And then I'm going to use this Label Me Fancy punch, which is a new one that's in the, I got to cut this off a little bit. This one is in the mini catalog. So here we go. I think that looks straight. Okay, so this punch, if you wanted to, has a little slot for a ribbon or a little, if you were using twine, a little circle that it would punch out. Kind of handy dandy. So put that off to the side. Now I know some of you don't have this and some of you do. You could use, I have my purple posy pad here, which I know some people have and some people don't, but you could go around it with the Blackberry Bliss if you wanted. In this case, I went around it with my purple posy. You could also take your marker and put it on a block and leave some, and then you could pick up that color with the dauber. So you can create your own little puddle if you want your little puddle to dip into. I'll show you. I should show you that here. So if you didn't have a pad, the purple posy pad, you wanted that soft color like that, you could just take your marker, the paintbrush end, and that will create it. You can't see it, but there's ink on there, and then you could pick it up with your dauber and go ahead and use it so you can get this edging, because I love how that looks when you just get a little bit on there. So we're going to go ahead and put this on our heart, and then I'm going to put dimensionals on to pop that up, making sure that my dimensionals are, there we go, is that even? My dimensionals go on either side of this ribbon because I didn't want it on top of that, right? So here's my dimensionals. Where are they? Right here. Here we go. Put one up here and one up here. And then we'll cut a little bit off here. Use all this up, folks. You bought it, you can use it all up. We're going to do this like this. There. Then I'll go, it looks like a little face. Then I'll go right around my ribbon. There we go. And I put it over a little bit like this. Ooh, that's pretty. What does it need? Bling. It needs bling. So I have some of our champagne rhinestones, which I know you can't get right now, but they will be back. So that's what I used on here because as a demonstrator, I had some extra here already. So I'm going to get my poker out here, and we're going to put the bigger one down on the bottom here. Ooh la la, that's pretty. And then here's another one. We'll put over here. Oh, come back here. And we'll put one up over here. Ta-da. I blinged it up. That looks pretty. I thought the champagne with the yellow that shows up in here looked kind of nice. So I was excited about that. Okay, now let's do the inside. Just has a very nice verse. Done in the Blackberry Bliss again. So here we go. It says, wishing you a long life together filled with love and promise. So nice. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to do this. When I'm not looking right over the top of it, I'm like, please get it straight. No, I didn't. Okay. I have to bring it down. I have to put my head in the way a little bit more. Let me get a different piece here because I buggered that one up, but I have this all nice and cut. My paper monkeys are just invaluable to me. I get all this stuff cut ahead of time, so when I'm just kind of putzing, I can putz. There we go. Okay. There we go. I'm going to put it on here. My mossy meadow. I love the mossy meadow. Goes nice with all these nice bold colors. Okay, here we go. On here. On there. There we go. My sister is here. Tomorrow is Peter's birthday. And so she is upstairs. Jewel is upstairs cooking. Which I don't cook. So she's really excited about cooking for us. She loves to cook, and she loves to cook for people. So who am I? You know, who am I to take that joy away from her? Come on over, cook all you want. So she's making a shrimp and prime rib, and oh my goodness sakes. There we go. Always and forever. Wishing you a long life together filled with love and promise. Isn't that pretty? Ooh la la. Okay. There we go. Now I'll put this one away. And let's see here. Let's see what else I have to show you. So now I'm going to go again and show you, talk to you about the online class. Because if you are stuck at home, this is the perfect solution to that. If you need to stay home, and I totally understand that, I have put together a kit featuring this Witty-Cisms. Let's see if you're getting that without the, there we go, without the thing. Thank you, Cindy. I'll tell Peter happy birthday. So this is the deal with this. You can, if you order from me by Friday, you can order the stamp set. The one kit would be the stamp set, and you would get a kit like this, of just like we showed you, all the cards cut and ready to go, all the cardstock, and I used 6 different designer papers in these cards. So everything is in here, just like I showed you. When you pull this out, the everything is here to make the 6 cards that we will be making. And let me show you those again real quick. So here we go. So this one, and they're all done inside too. So all of the paper is cut, ready to go. This one goes this way. Our little taco. Talk about awesome. Ta-da. There we go. Here's my female version with the cactus I thought was kind of cute. Inside all done. Here is our relax and chinchilla out, the girl version. So pretty. Here's the boy version. So this, I took my Night of Navy blend and colored our pearls. And then this also has, it would be pre-embossed. I would have that all done for you in your kit. And here's the last one. So all the little gems, the ribbon, all the embellishments, everything is in there for you to do these cards, and then we'll do them together. So you would get this stamp set, you would get this kit, and then I will on Friday, April 3rd, we're going to make all 6 cards together online. So if you order, let me know. I will send you out a list of inks and blends that I use to create the cards, so you would have them all. I will ship them out to you on Monday, March 30th. So together, this is $43. If you want just the kit like this, it's $25. Those include shipping. So let me know if you're in the continental USA, and I will love to get this out and do a class with you. So Friday, March 20th, that's the deadline, folks, so that I can get it all here and get everything cut and ready for you. So now I have something terribly exciting to show you. So this is the story. I had to have my nails, I always have my nails done, right? So I had my nails done, not wild about this color, don't like it at all. However, God was smiling down on me because now I might not be able to go and have them done for a while due to the craziness in our world. But Stampin' Up! Came up with a new suite that as a demonstrator I could purchase now. So if you were a demonstrator, you could get this in your starter kit if you wanted to become a demonstrator while it's during celebration. You would get more. So this beautiful ornate garden suite is what I'm going to share with you today. As a customer, you can purchase it April 1st to May 31st. This is one of those things that I think is just going to blow you away. It's going to go out. So I was looking at this. My nail lady is saying, Heidi's saying, no, you can't come in. You can't come in because of your asthma. And I said, well, it's not all bad because look it matches my nails. So I was kind of like, ooh, this matches my nails. Look at this pretty paint. This is front and back. I have it set up like that. So here is the back side. Or I shouldn't say front and back because whatever you want to use it for. So I love the daisies. So here's daisies. And this is gold. Is gold embossed. So there we go. This one, oh, they're just so pretty. This reminds me of the little 4 o'clocks. I don't know what they are, but I used to have 4 o'clocks. And then this one, pretty, pretty, pretty. Different new color, I believe. Here's this one. So cute with that nice yellow. Ooh, and this one is embossed. So you could brayer on this, you could color these in, you can do whatever you want. That's so pretty. Here's another one. So matches my nails. Thank you. See, it was just a little precursor. I didn't know that this color was coming out. I didn't even know about this set when I had my nails done. So it was like, okay. And this one, so pretty paper. And here's some more pretty, pretty daisies. I think it should go this way. Yeah. And this beautiful color here. So that's that's the designer paper from this suite, the Ornate Garden Suite. Put that over there. That's the paper, okay, but I'm not done. This is the beautiful ribbons. So that match, old olive, and to me it looks like terracotta tile. Okay, and then they have, this is something new, gilded gems. So that's in this suite, so pretty. I sound like the witch, so pretty. I shouldn't say that. Okay, and here's an embossing folder, a 3D thick embossing folder, and so that's what it looks like. What I like about this is that it has a tiny little pattern. So often the patterns are big, then I don't like to have that with some things. I kind of get that size thing that holds me back sometimes. So that's that. And then here's a stamp set right here. This beautiful ornate style stamp set is red rubber. I'm ready to play with it, but I haven't done anything yet. And this is what you can bundle up with it. The Ornate Layers dies. Woo-hoo! Look at this. Look at all that beautiful. So these will make these rectangles, right? These pieces here just cut out the shape, so it would show the color underneath it. So that would be like holes in your project. but all the rectangles cut those out. So beautiful. So this coordinates with the ornate style. And I'm not over yet. It's not done yet. The other one is this one here, ornate thanks. So all these nice big greetings and then beautiful words that look, you know, hand script. So kind of neat. And these, ta-da-da-da, come with these. So these are border dies. So they would go on the border, on the side of your paper. This one is an edge. This is, oh, come here. This is the edge to cut out this one. So if you did that, it would cut that out, but here you can cut the edge so you'll have an ornate edge on it. And then these other borders have little flowers here that would fill in the flowers here. So if you cut that out, then you can have flowers in a separate color. So beautiful. So to get the whole suite, you have all those dies. Let's see here, the dies, stamp sets, stamp set, the embossing folder, the gilded gems, the beautiful ribbon, and that gorgeous paper. Wow, it's so pretty. So what I think I'm going to do is this will be my follow-up Friday. I'm going to start playing with all these fun things, and then I will show you what I come up with. So I'm sort of excited about getting started with that, because I have a couple little tips about this if you have a set that has all these little words. I didn't think about it, but another Stampin' Up! Demonstrator did, and I want to share that tip with you on Friday. So here we go. I think I'm all done. Please share my video. You could receive two people will get chosen to receive the cards that I did today. So let me turn this around here. Oh, Linda. Hello, Linda from Florida. Here we go. How are you? Oh my goodness. I have some nieces down in Orlando, and they had planned a vacation, and couldn't get their money back, rented a house, but at least it has a pool and they can shelter in and stay in Orlando and swim in the pool in the water versus the cold weather up here. So let me know what you think. Please share my video. I will do follow-up Friday and show you some beautiful things that I'm going to do with the ornate garden. And if you're interested in doing the online class, let me know. You can catch me at sharequilt@aol.com, or leave a message on my stamping journey, or private message me at Facebook. I would be happy to get back with you and get that set up so we can, as long as we have to be sheltered in, let's stamp together. We can do this online. It'll be fun. So y'all have a great day. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay in. We will see you on Follow-Up Friday, coming up in a couple of days. Bye-bye. Oops, I'm pushing the wrong button. Hello, first time in this place. Bye, have a great one.